Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Hi, everyone. Thank you for sticking around and waiting. And if you didn't, well, that wasn't very nice. But if you did, hey, you're here. Welcome. We're finally off and running with episode 29 of Call of the Netherdeep. This week's episode, the one-armed man. So since we're running a little bit late, let's go ahead and just get on going with the cast intros. First up, we got Chance playing the part of Aldane.
Welcome to Druidic Park.
Next up, we got Pone Donkeys playing the part of Baltar.
The hole in the bottom left corner resembles the hole in the deepest parts of my soul.
You never had a soul. Next up, we got Nathaniel playing the part of Carmina Artemis Ivy.
Is it Thursday yet?
It's not. And last but not least, we got Mr. Goliath Man playing the part of Goliath. So, oh, go ahead. Nothing? Okay. Well, everyone, last we left our Nat 1 King indeed. Last we left the Banditos off. They had completed their investigation of the Life Dome, and decided to celebrate by having a night, a nice night of drinking, gambling, and debauchery via thievery, as the Banditos are wanting to do. However, the following morning, they decided they had a bone to pick with their old buddy Prolix, who, upon being threatened to be eaten by Polar Bear Dane, wet his pants and kept repeating the same thing, more and more, showing that the ambushes and the general getting just a step closer to death was not his doing. At which point, Prolix had shared with them that he gets his information from various sources when it comes to sending you out on missions for the Allegiance of Allsight, but that he was going to do his investigations to try and find out if there's some foul plot afoot. And that is where we left off.
It's not mine feet. I just fossed them.
That is where we left off. And that is where we pick up just outside. Although I will say, since last session, we're going to say about a week has passed. As a matter of fact, exactly 1 week. And a few things have happened in that meantime. So for the rest of the players, being Goliath, Artemis, and Baltar, y'all can take a second to think of what one event or one thing has happened this past week. In the meantime, we are actually going to join Aldane sitting at what has now been reopened. It used to be Old Man Crook's Bakery. It has been reopened as Young Man Joe's Bakery, now with outside seating to enjoy the water washed air from the river right next to it, as he is patiently tapping his toe, waiting for his brunch buddy to arrive.
And every morning, my tree is like 50 feet in front of that place, the one that got slightly scorched and that I sleep in. And every morning, I do druidic Tai Chi in the park and perform a 10-minute ritual to give up to 10 people that do Tai Chi with me water breathing.
And as your Tai Chi ends and you go to take a seat, she's very hard to miss. You see her head standing above the moving and muttering crowd. Maggie Keen Eyes makes eye contact with you and goes, "Hey, hey, buddy!"
I run for her, just excited and like bouncing. And I make it all the way up to like her thigh.
Aw.
And as soon as you make it to her, she leans down to grab you around the chest, picks you up, and just hugs and spins you at like full speed.
Wee! Giggle, 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 giggle. Wee!
And after a while of niceties of just patting each other on the back and how you been, the two go to take their seats. Well, hi friend, how have you been?
Oh my god, I've been so good and so bad, but also so good. Like, we got attacked by invisible stalkers when we were in the Life Dome, and it was really bad. We don't know why, but then they were bad guys. But we finished them off, and there was this guy, and he was in this building here, and he was serving people, and it was gross.
Then why did you suggest here is where we should go eat?
Well, he's in jail now. Now it's some other guy who I don't think serves people. But we did get a red sword thing, and it poisoned me. No, it didn't poison me. It poisoned Boltar, and he almost didn't make it because he touched a red sword and it's poison. Hey, did you know that the red stuff around here is poison?
And she reaches onto her back, pulling her great axe and plants it into the ground. You mean like this stuff? And she points to her ruidium infused battle axe.
Whoa, that's awesome.
It
Just
turns
don't
out
touch it
it's-
with your hands.
poor Galisare found that out the hard way as she places it back on her back.
You'd think they'd have like warning signs or something about that stuff.
Well, apparently this is just a thing that they don't fully understand, but it's not without its uses.
I guess, but it's not natural. Or maybe it is, but it doesn't seem natural, so I don't like it.
Well, it lets me go for long swims. I like that.
Ooh, long swims. I like to swim. I've been helping people swim a lot lately. I do Tai Chi right over here, and I help people breathe underwater. I give them gills every day.
Well, that's what this does. This lets me it lets me breathe underwater.
What?
Yeah.
Just that axe, or does everything with Ruidium do that?
Maybe you should ask Galisare. He's becoming the expert on it.
Ah, oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
So yeah, invisible stalkers. That sounds exciting. How did that happen?
I don't know. Somebody's trying to hunt us down. We're working with some people, and I thought that he was actually trying to like trick us and ambush us, and I almost ate him, but then it wasn't him, and so I didn't eat him.
Oh.
But somebody's trying to murder us.
Oh, it's starting to feel like a little bad for that too. We actually are working for a faction since we last saw you, and
Which one are you guys working with? The Crimson Scarlet thinger?
Uh, uh, well, Io was very, Io and Galisarid, they seem to very much like these consortium of something or the others.
Oh, yeah, consortium folks. We're helping out the library. No, the Allegiant.
Oh,
The
okay.
Allegiant Library?
Yeah, I don't. I don't think my people like those people very much. I don't know. It's a job.
It's a job. It's a job. And they've only lied to me twice on 2 missions, so.
Speaking
Huh.
of lying, how's that old leader of yours?
Oh, Boltar? Yeah, he's been a little out of it lately, but he made a bunch of money at the casino last night by um, helping people get better cards.
Well,
He was
that's
really helpful. The casino didn't like it though.
well, casinos typically don't like it when you end up walking out with more money than you walked in with.
I did that. I walked out with like a lot more money than I walked in with. I still don't know what I'm going to do with all this money though. I keep like trying to bury it into trees and they don't grow into anything.
No, you can use that money to go buy the tree saplings and then plant those.
Oh, I plant a lot of saplings.
I'm sure you do, friend.
And Boltar said he was going to spend 10% of all of his money from now on to helping the trees.
Oh, well, suppose stranger things have happened. I'm not sure what those stranger things might be, but your leader being altruistic is certainly wasn't on my bingo card for this year.
Funny enough, the day after he said that, he lost all of his money in the casino.
Ah, okay. Now it makes sense.
Ooh, and I give her some of my candied blueberries. Like, you gotta try these candied blueberries.
Oh, these are delicious.
Yeah. Oh, word of advice. Life Dome. There's not a secret entrance there. If somebody tries to tell you to go to the Life Dome for a secret entrance, just don't. It's not there. That's where we got ambushed by invisible stalkers.
I have to see where they are in their trek. Yeah, Lecto never comes up for him. All right.
I looked through every single inch of that place. There is no secret entrance there.
Well, apparently, we have a maybe a lead on a key to some underground hidden city.
That's what we're looking for too.
Oh,
Everybody's looking for that, I guess.
it would seem so. It seems everybody wants more of this stuff.
I don't know why. It's just bad news, except for yours. Yours is cool.
Oh, thank you. I try. Well,
and the conversation continues on for it seems like a short time, but by the time that both of you look up, the sun is beginning to set. Hours have passed of just the two of you, just having casual conversations, laughing amongst each other.
The one thing that I am doing is before leaving, I am having her recite to me the poem that she read for what's his name's death.
Irvin's.
Irvin's, yeah. I'm having her recite the poem she wrote for Irving's death so that I can write it down and keep it.
Okay.
Because eventually I'm going to turn that into a really, really sad song.
Okay. You good luck with that because I don't know what that poem was.
I don't need it from you. Just saying, Aldane is getting from her that poem because Aldane wants to turn that into a sad song.
So as the sun begins to set, the both of you kind of acknowledge it's time to probably part ways and return back to your parties. She stands up, and as you stand up, she doesn't even give you time to fully get to your feet before she puts each hand underneath your armpit, just picks you up and spins you around again, and pulls you in tight. And is like, "Oh, this was too long. Let's not wait this long again." And she sets you down.
Well, if you ever hear my bagpipes, come say hi.
I will. And the
Unless
two
I'm
of you.
invisible, in which just say hi, and if I see you, I'll come to you. Because sometimes I'm invisible. Because somebody got me the coolest bagpipes ever.
Oh, who else but Aldane? And the both of you part ways and head back to wherever you're resting your heavies this evening. So, with that being said, who amongst the remainder would like to go first as far as what you've done this last week? Don't everyone speak up at once.
Oh, that's so. Basically, what my character does is within that week, I'm just going around the neighborhood and giving everyone a flight to save Draconia again. And maybe I gain some money with that, hopefully.
Yeah, actually, over the course of the week, we'll say that Goliath, rather than helping and actually doing anything of actual
Hey.
use, he just goes around insulting his opponent that's running in opposition of him for the highest office of Draconia. And he does find a certain amount of followers that buy his literature and join his social telegraphing service, and he manages to sign up a colossal 94 people to the service.
Ooh, well, I'll take that.
So with that, let's see. It's gonna be
oh,
90.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, as my last thing I wanted to do, I'm probably gonna regret it, but I think it's time to use it. I'm gonna use the deck of many things.
Very good. So I think last I heard you were charging like 3 gold per. So that means you earned 282 gold over the last.
280.
All right. So where is Goliath when he decides to rummage through his deck of many things?
That's a good question. Where are we even on the map? I don't see us.
Oh, it's just the general large map.
Oh,
You're not on there.
Great. Just I'm right there. Where you pinged, or just anywhere near that?
That wasn't me. You could be wherever you want to be.
A bit. Something in a not so concluded area. With not many people, because if it goes wrong, I don't want other people near me to suffer as well. So somewhere near the park area.
So you head to the River District, just outside the Life Dome. And how many cards will Goliath draw?
Oh, do I have to roll for that?
No, you tell me how many cards you want to draw.
Just one. I don't trust myself. Just
all right.
God.
So that's gonna be. Sorry. So you pull a card that has what looks like just the angry claws or talons of a large eagle. So you still wearing the earrings of sending. And you've kind of gotten used to whenever you turn your head you kind of feel them bump against the side of your face. All of it, you go to turn and you don't feel that you don't feel them kind of bump off your face. You go to feel for them and they're not there. and suddenly your pack feels just a little bit lighter. Goliath, all magical items that
Uh,
you wear have disintegrated.
well, that's great. So the deck of many things is also gone.
Hmm?
The deck of
You don't
many
wear
things.
the deck.
Oh, that's right. Well, great. Now, that sucks. So I have no invisibility more and no earring. Great.
No more invisibility ring and no earrings ascending.
Were you wearing the ring when it happened?
I don't know. It only worked. Was I invisible? No, I wasn't invisible.
So then the ring, you still have the ring. The wording of that is anything that you were wearing. If you're not wearing the
Oh.
ring,
Is it true?
That-
Oh,
That's true.
that's the way I interpreted it.
then I guess only the earring is gone. That's okay.
How,
However.
artifacts in your possession aren't destroyed but do vanish.
Oh,
is the
so
errata.
so it's still gone. Okay, great. Now, that's who else but Goliath?
Are you any curious, or has curiosity been satiated?
Fuck it, I'm gonna roll another one.
Pull until you
What-
pull something good.
Yes.
All
I
right.
Or
want to have some
die.
action.
One
I
more. So Goliath, feeling like his luck has to turn eventually. Let's see.
That's not how percentages work.
Fuck off. So Goliath, you pull a card and it's just it looks like a jewel, and you're kind of staring at it and it begins to shimmer and glow, and then kind of just flashbangs your vision, even to the point where you have that ringing in your ear. But when your vision comes back, you're starting to look around and wonder what the hell just happened. You got to take a step forward but trip, and you look down to see what you tripped on and see that there is a pile of treasure at your feet.
I'm rich! Yeah!
Draconia is saved.
So, however you want to add this to your inventory, you now have 25 pieces of jewelry that are worth 2,000 gold each.
That's
ik ben-
50,000 gold.
We'll get back to that one, but I just want to say, ik ben zo blij, ik ben echt gelukkig. Dit is echt het beste wat me ooit kan overkomen. Thank you.
You know how many bagpipes you can get with that? You can get an army of bagpipes.
Yeah,
This
imagine
is
if
true.
you give it
Well,
to the army of Draconia.
Was for sake of funsies, was anyone around Goliath when he was playing around with the deck?
Anyone?
Goliath, are you in the park with me, or where are you?
I'm somewhere.
It
in
would be the
park.
same park that you frequent so often there, Goliath.
I guess so.
Sorry,
I-
LD.
Oh. I guess then you are near me yet. 56.
No, my plans involve me
50.
being near Goliath, but not like next to Goliath.
Finally, I'm lucky. Damn, that feels good.
So, Goliath just starts greedily,
Ow.
swiping everything into his pack and kind of just happily skips off.
25 at 2k each would be 50.
Yeah. 25 times 2. It's like, yeah, that's easy math. It's 50. All right. With that, as Goliath is skipping away, the camera pans over to whoever would like to pipe up next.
Sure, yeah. I know what I'm doing. So the first thing I would like to do is take a brief moment to kind of like role play the morning after the big night out. I'm assuming we stayed somewhere.
Well, after the big night out, y'all went to go see Prolix.
Mm.
And that's where Aldane threatened to eat him while in polar bear form.
Disembowel.
And you guys had a breakfast at a casino, and you were introduced to a new type of breakfast when I came rolling in, and then we went over. So yeah, it's probably just after we
Irish
left.
coffee.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it. I'm gonna like with kind of like a hangover, kind of like go around and look for a place where I can mail stuff. Like, do they have like like magical birds or something like that? That
Sure. Well, they don't have anything magical, but every inn does have some form of messenger or post service.
I would specifically like one that's done by some sort of avian species, like some bird. It's very important to me that my messages are taken by bird.
Well, for sake of funsies, let's go with it. So you go to the front desk at the Golden Ship. Yes, I trust you enjoyed your stay. You sure appear to have enjoyed your evening at the very least.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have to be so loud and shrill? Oh God.
This is my inside voice. I'm afraid I cannot speak any lower.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Listen, I gotta send some birds. You got some birds.
We have the avian delivery, yes.
Wonderful. Is there like a form to fill out or something, or is like
What is it you need to send?
I need to send a letter and I need to send some money.
Send a letter and money should be no difficult task. Just address it, fill this parchment out, and we will secure a good packaging to carry whatever you would like to send.
Wonderful. So Boltar goes over and he scrawls his note out and folds it up, signs it, and addresses it and hands it to you and says, "Okay," and then this one, and then he's gonna pull out a little bag and it's gonna have 30 gold in it, and he's gonna go, "This one needs to go to the trees."
To the trees, you say?
Yeah. Whoever's you like, who do you give money to when you wanna support the trees like that? That's who. Just take my money to the trees. Okay.
Typically, in this area, if you're a fan of horticulture, then you would simply donate to what's his name over at the Life Dome?
No. Okay, listen. Anything but there. Okay, I've got a thing with them. I think they tried to kill me. I really don't know, but I just need this to get to the trees. Okay, I made a promise that I intend to keep. So here's 30 gold for the trees, and you see that my letter gets to where it's going. There's two separate places because I know who I'm sending this letter to, and they're not for the trees.
I will simply address to the trees. And he takes your package and takes the letter and kind of seals them together, and places it inside what seems to be amongst the different cubbies with the room keys and any parcel that may be contained within them. He goes to the one on the bottom left and just places your package inside of it, and then you just see it go.
Oh, wonderful. Is there any way to do like some sort of certified mail? Like, do you do like any kind of notifications?
That would have been a better question for before we sent it.
I figured.
If you wanted the insurance, you should have asked for it.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, listen. I need a little hair of the dog. You got me?
Well, I
Irish coffee?
believe that is more for the barmaid.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. Cool. And then he Boltar's just gonna kind of like recover slightly. He's not doing anything crazy. So he spent the 30 gold on the trees, and over the week, he notices how well um Goliath's getting people on board for this make Draconia great again stuff. So I think Boltar's gonna hatch a scheme
Oh my god.
where he's not gonna tell Goliath he's doing this. He's gonna kind of like hang back and uh he's gonna try to create some sort of like merchandising and try to hawk it to all of these people that are like falling on board, and I'm talking like the whole 9 yards. It's
Draconia colored hats.
Draconia colored hats. It's t-shirts with pictures of Goliath with rippling biceps riding a big majestic horse into battle. It's like all
No, that's why you got it wrong. I'm riding the wall.
okay. He's riding a sentient wall into battle. It's complete utter majesty.
I
So
can live with that.
I'm gonna try to get rich doing that since everybody else seems to be making money.
Yeah. So along with as soon as Goliath pitches and closes them on the Telegram service, you go up and hey, show some additional support with your very own Goliath the Great gear, up to and including shirts and hats that say, let's see, it would be MADA, MADA, or MD, wait, MDGA, 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 and that's all the hats say. And they were made in Elvish territory because, of course, they were.
Oh yeah, it's so much cheaper.
And in the process, you get about half of the supporters he closed on, and end with 55 gold.
All right. So after that, I had a question for you, Goliath. Would you have been secretive about your deck of many things windfall, or would you have been telling everybody, like the group, like, holy crap, look at all these this fancy jewelry that I got?
I think my character would say it because his dream is to rebuild Draconia, and with this many jewelry, I definitely can make a start GoFundMe. So I think I would have said it at some point.
Okay, so here's what I want to do then.
Go ahead.
All right, I have 325 gold. I want to take 125 of that gold. So that bumps me down to 200. And after he finds this, I'm gonna go up to Goliath and go, "Oh my God, Goliath! Listen, I wasn't gonna tell you, listen, because you know me, I like a good scheme.
That's true.
I was trying to scheme all of the dupes. I mean, all the supporters that you've been getting for Make Draconia Great Again.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Listen. I've been selling merchandise, and listen, they fucking love this stuff. And then I start showcasing some of the stuff that I've been selling, and I'm like, as you see right here, you look magnificent riding this wall into battle. I mean, I would vote for you just from this picture alone, right? Yeah, it's great. These hats are my best seller. I mean, because they're simple, and you know what? People love them. The children love them. Listen, here's how much money I got just by.
Yeah, I would like to hear the details about that part.
Yeah. So I come up with the 120. I show the 125 gold, and I was like, look, I was just out there for like 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes, and this is the haul I got. If we multiply this by like 8 hours a day, just out there hawking this stuff, we could make so much money. But listen, materials cost a lot. So I need an investment. I know those jewels are like 2,000 a pop. If you give me one piece of that jewelry, so 2,000 gold, I can give you a return on that so fast. You have no idea.
So basically, what you're telling me,
I want to scale up. I want to scale this up. Yeah.
You want to become my sponsor so you can merchandise my message, basically.
Yes, exactly. I want to help push the message of Draconia. You know, I felt pretty good about, you know, being nice for the trees, and I figured, you know, let's make Draconia great again too. We'll plant a couple trees over there.
It's great that you also believe in my message, because I'm really grateful for it. But also, I need to think a little bit about this one, because it seems like we're going to get into very big business very fast. So we need to get our facts straight. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But listen, I've got my suppliers ready to go. Okay. As soon as I get, as soon as you decide, you know, take your
quick
time.
question. Who are you suppliers anyway? Because how did you get this so fast?
Listen. Okay. You are at the top of the food chain here for this Make Draconia Great Again movement. Okay. Okay. In order for us to make the most money possible, some corners have to be cut. And I feel you not knowing about that is probably the best for your image. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like if something bad were to happen, you can claim I didn't know anything about that, and you'd be completely right. Get it?
Yeah, I think I get you, yes.
Yeah, plus I don't think you'd like who I actually have making most of this stuff.
Oh no, who could it possibly be?
It's those elves.
But they're doing it for such a small price that they're practically getting stolen from.
Yeah, and that's what I explain. But listen. Okay, the joke's on them. Okay, because they're doing this for pennies on the dollar. Okay, and they have to shell out your message. How great is that? Hey, the elves are helping build the wall.
It does put a smile on my face.
See. But so listen. Take your time. But like before the end of the day, if you decide that you want to make this investment, okay, I can get this scaled up, and I mean we can get this. They're walking billboards. People with these shirts and these hats, they'll wear anything. Look at these people. They're begging to wear your face with your message.
It sounds very appealing to me. How much did you say? One piece of jewelry?
Yeah,
So
just
2,000?
one. Just
Hey,
one.
Goliath,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You're also here?
Yeah. That's fine.
I have a question. What if you just started your own grove?
My own
A
grove?
house, garden, forest, home, country. What are those things are?
I don't know. I have no idea how would I start that. Do you have an idea how you start a country out from the ground up?
Yeah, you buy some land or take it by force and then spend a bunch of money to plant some trees to make a wall and some hedges and stuff.
That's also very true. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. I got this money. All right. I'm gonna get back to you guys. Let me think about it for a while. I'm not saying no indefinitely, but just let me think about it.
All right, buddy. Hey, you want to go out to lunch?
Oh, who's gonna pay?
No, I'm paying. Of course, man. What are you talking about? I wouldn't invite you to lunch.
Welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry. Can I take your order? I'll slide a couple of good berries to Boltar.
Fuck yeah.
No. This is all part of the schmooze. This is all part of the schmooze.
Part of the plan.
It's all
Sneak
part
a
of the plan.
Goodberry into his drink, and he'll be full and think you did it.
That's smart. I like that.
Let's not do that, please. Nope. Nope.
All right, but like I said, whenever,
Whenever.
whenever.
I'll
That's
get to you.
okay.
You got my number.
I do, and I think that's pretty much it. I mean, unless Boltar runs into anyone interesting, and by interesting I mean rival esque. I don't think anything like crazy. He's trying to keep a lower profile than usual, but not so low he can't hawk some cheap merchandise to some schlubs.
Indeed. Pardon me. So, with all that, Nathaniel, what's Artemis doing this week?
She spends 2 days at the Temple of the Raven Queen, separate days. Does visions, prayers, and all the rest of that stuff. She spends the rest of her time. She spends some time going around, doing some shopping for possible stuff that might be needed. She's also listening for any indications of stuff that's happening because apparently this Life Dome thing is probably going to be making news. And
Yeah, and definitely word around the street has spread rapidly about the attack at the Life Dome. Many leaving many very concerned about their source of water and whether it's contaminated or not. But beyond that, not much. Um,
late at night, I do a little sneaky pickpocketing stuff, trying to get some extra funds.
So before we do, because the second time that you are at the Temple of the Raven Queen,
Okay.
you as you are about to walk in through the doors, you are approached by a younger male human, and he just says, Carmina Artemis Ivy."
I'm like,
And he looks at his little sheet. He's like, "You match his description."
I have my hand on my dagger, and I'm half a second from transforming to rip his throat out if this goes the wrong way.
Okay, and he's just waiting for confirmation that it is you.
Does she know you, or does she owe you money?
Huh? Hey, look, man, I'm just a parcel worker. Are you or aren't you Carmina Artemis Ivy?
I do a quick look for guards.
Go ahead and roll perception. Very low DC.
I'm rolling. The 11 is a bit better, so I'll take that for a
All right.
17.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. You look around, you do see guards going around, but they all seem to be on their their normal patrols. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I take down the hood and say, I am she.
Ah, okay. And then he reaches into his messenger bag, pulls out a letter, and hands it over to you, with a wax seal that you recognize almost instantly. He's like, "Here you go, your eyes only." And after he hands it to you, he closes his bag, turns around, and walks away.
Wait.
Yes.
I give him five. I give him 5 silver pieces.
Very kind of you. Thank you. He pockets it and continues walking.
What's the seal?
It's a familial crest. Yours.
I tuck it underneath my cloak for the moment. My blood pressure basically is just shot straight up. I go into the temple. If I get chosen to do the blood thing again, I scream underwater. I just do a cute. Yeah, I just scream.
As you scream, the blood rushes. The blood of the pool just kind of rushes into your lungs. Everything going black before uh, your patron appears in front of you. What troubles you, my child?
A small matter troubles me from a enemy long gotten. It's something I have to deal with and something I'm trying to avoid.
Do they intend to interfere with your completing your quest for me?
Nothing will interfere with my task set down by my patron.
Then I encourage you keep your eyes on the larger picture and keep your heart light and your feet even lighter, and ever move forward.
I am here to serve. And as soon as I'm done collecting, got all my stuff back on, as I said, late at night, I do a little skulky, stealing. Um, and during the day, when I'm allowed by the Cobalt Soul, I do some training in wolf mode.
Okay, cool. So so let's go ahead and just get a general sleight of hand check from you to see how many people you're able to kind of pickpocket and who are you ripping off essentially?
I'm going for the higher class. And do I get? Let's see. He says sleight of hand. Do I get advantage if I use some of my?
Just straight
it's-
sleight of hand. I just need to know a number. You're getting paid one way or the other if it makes you feel better.
And
Good. All right.
like that, but I'll take it.
Through you're kind of just walking through the streets and finding loose coin satchels. You end up bogarting 79 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right.
I'll private message you what I'm shopping for. You'd let me know how much it's going to cost me because I don't want to take up too much time
Cool.
and everything
Appreciate
else.
it.
But other than that, as I said, with the Cobalt Soul permission and the time of their choosing, I'm going to exercise, practice, and fight in wolf mode.
Mhm.
Practice with a sword, practice with my bow, and just try and get better and better and better and better each day until
Okay.
I meet up with the party.
All right. I'll have to think of some kind of bonus that you gain for that. But I'm not that quick.
Again, this is what I did for the 7 days.
Yeah.
So this gives you this time.
Yeah.
When I reconnect with everybody else, I'm just chilled in the background while Eldane is talking about this, and Baltar is pitching his thing, and I'm like, and
So I
to
think
his
that's
credit,
yeah. Go ahead.
to his credit, I will chime in and say I have seen the hats and I have seen the shirts around the town. So Goliath, I can honestly say he's not. He's not.
Scheming.
He's not.
Oh no. Boltar is very, very upfront. He is scheming, but now he's trying to scheme with you. You see? Everything starts off as a solo scheme, and then people get roped in, and now is the time to rope you in.
We scheme, everyone schemes.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Exactly.
So just so real quick, I'm gonna say this conversation is happening on the 7th day, since you guys are kind of already all together, having this conversation, and kind of just moseying down the street, going about your day, if that's okay. So continue.
All right.
So yeah, just think about it, man. I can sell it. I can get it to my guys. They could start the production. We could have this entire city wearing Draconia.
It is a very big city.
Mm-hmm.
The possibilities are infinite, honestly. And this sounds good.
But what if you owned your own Grove city thing?
Yeah, that's gonna take a while. And that's not within my character. My character just honestly wants to build a Draconian. So beginning an own city, nah.
Aldane is just being like, well, if we're gonna say what to do, let's start a grove. I mean, city. Let me build trees.
Hey, you know what? When we make Boltaria, we're gonna have the Aldane Grove, and it's gonna be the biggest grove you've ever seen.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yep.
Honestly, can I see the shirts and merchandise one more time before I make a final decision?
I don't practice Boltaria.
I literally
got no crystal ball.
Even our own team.
I put on the T-shirt of Goliath riding the wall into battle. I put on a hat. I'm drinking out of.
I pull up my hood. Like no.
Do I need to roll perspection check? Roll? Oh, okay. I mean, this sounds really good. From what material is it made?
It is a polycotton blend.
Quite durable, cheap to make.
Very.
We can make it in bulk.
Oh yeah. They're ready to make it. They're ready to make so much in bulk.
You know what? Let's do it, man. Let's become business pals. Let's do it. And I promise you, once we rebuild Draconia, you get a free house in my kingdom.
Hey. And you know what? When Boltaria is a thing, Boltaristan, when Boltaristan becomes a realized property,
and your people's gonna be Boltarians.
Yep, we won't have any kind of trade embargoes against you. You know what? You're my kind of people.
Hey, I'll fuck with you. You fuck with everyone.
Yeah.
All right. So want to shake on it?
Yeah, I go ahead and I shake his hand. I take the jewelry. I go to sell it. I go to my people. I tell them to keep on. Huh? Yeah, one gem was 2,000.
Okay.
Yep. The jam-packed last day. I ramp up the production of this stuff.
There.
Since it's very, very little cost, it doesn't take much. So I invest like 500 gold. I come back to him with 1,000 gold, and I keep the other 500.
But of course.
I come back and I'm like, oh my god, they started ramping up. They're gonna keep ramping up. Okay, they told me they're working all the way through the night. I told those children no one sleeps until this stuff gets made.
That's what I like. That's what I like to hear.
But hey, I already have profits. And then I hand him 1,000 gold. So that's 1,000 of your investment back. It's crazy, right? Yeah.
right? So 1,000 back again.
These people work fast.
Pleasure doing business with you, man.
Absolutely.
People like you, I can work with in Draconia.
Yeah. Hey, and more of it is going to be coming in. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check with them. I'm gonna check with them at the end of the week. Okay. So in 1 week we've made a couple hundred. We've made 1,000 gold and a little bit more. I expect by the end of this week, upcoming week, I expect that we're making thousands of gold. Thousands.
That sounds so good to my ears. Draconia, here we come.
Oh, hey, how do you feel about baby bonnets or bibs?
Eh?
Make Draconia great again, bib.
Oh,
For the little it's the letters are too hard. MD
yeah, go on.
MDGA. The
What?
Migda crew, you know, get the little ones too, you know.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, a binky that when they suck on it, it's your face
Ooh.
with a speech bubble going, "Make Draconia great again." See,
I was thinking more of like a miniature wall as at the end of the spleen.
I'm getting up. I'm like, no, this is gonna give me anxiety, and I'm like, no.
So I'm gonna take that as an opportunity.
to move on.
As Artemis gets up and is quickly trying to get the hell away from this conversation, you bump directly into a a darkly dressed and disheveled looking figure. Pardon me. As you hear me, sorry, and you see the figure kind of look up, and you start to recognize the features. But as soon as he sees you, he pulls his darkened hood back, and you see a very rough-looking, disheveled, messed hair, like all tattered clothes, and certainly not in his allegiance of all sight typical garbs. You run into Prolix looking.
Prolix, who did this to you? I will eat them.
Shush, hey, keep it down, keep it down.
I mean, Jarlumps.
Shut. God, do you have somewhere? Do you guys have somewhere we can go?
Yeah, here, wear this hat, and I put a Make Draconia great again hat on him.
Nobody's gonna look at you. If they're not in the group, they're gonna avoid eye contact.
I'm gonna let this run. I had a better idea, but I'm like, I'm gonna let this run. Why not? Why not?
I just kind of have my friendly tree man over here. He's pretty cool. He doesn't. He keeps the secret well.
That's great. Like I was thinking somewhere. Well, there are ears everywhere. Preferably. I don't know. What do you guys got? Like, they're after me.
He's staying at the casino. We can go there.
Oh yeah, the casino's very discreet. They have birds.
You have
And
a room
Irish
there?
coffees.
No, but we can get a room.
I know you weren't here for last session, but are you sure about that?
How much is a room?
Oh, you can afford it. That wasn't the issue.
Oh, they don't want me there. I'm assuming.
You and Goliath rented decided to rent a penthouse, and it was the same penthouse that you had ripped off previously and then ripped off again.
Yeah, and it worked.
Alleged.
That's where the silverware and the candelabra that I told you about came from.
Got it.
Oh.
Oh, listen, Prolix. Maybe the casino's a little too hot right now. Is there like a dirty?
We can go to the Life Dome.
No, I don't want to go back there. That place is bad. Bad news.
That is a question, by the way.
What about there's
Yeah.
got to be another there's got to be like a hole in the wall kind of.
There are no shortage of inns and taverns.
Siri,
near
take me to
where-
the closest tavern.
So if you're looking for an absolute hole in the wall, there's two of them. There's the back alley, and well, hell, if you're craving some company afterwards, there's Azir's Whetstone.
Back
God.
alley sounds good.
Back alley, yeah, let's go back alley, please,
That
back
sounds in
alley.
my alley.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Smart.
So you spend a few minutes, going towards the back alley inn. Eventually finding your way there, and as you all open and enter the door, boy, you were looking for a hole in the wall, and did you find it? This place has all the worst trimmings of a dive bar that's doing it for the character, but none of the charm.
Nice. I want to go up to him and be like, I want your finest room, your largest, finest room. Adjoining if you have them.
We got the one room. It's shared. There's 10 beds in there. If you want to rent out the place, you'll have to buy all 10.
Yeah, I'll do that. We don't want any disturbance.
All right.
How much is it?
That'll be 2 gold, please.
2 gold for all of these beds, guys.
Now she's gonna start to haggle.
We need to start coming here more often. Okay, yeah, 2 gold. That's fine. Yeah, I'll front it.
Yes.
So as he, you pay him the gold, and he goes,
All right, let's go upstairs.
and as
I
you-
give him another 1 gold coin for bottles of things for us to drink. But since I don't know what any of those things are, I'm just like, here's a gold, give us bottles of things to drink.
I'm gonna also give him 2 more gold to also keep food coming to us as well. I'll be like, listen, we can't be disturbed. We have very important business. So I'm gonna need you to like my friend here said, keep the bottles coming, keep the food coming.
What kind of place that, like, if you want bottle service, you're staying at the wrong place. I can make. Oh.
Here's 2 more gold.
Like, we literally
Wow.
just gave you enough gold to rent this place out for almost a month, and you can't bring us some food and some drinks. Come on.
I'll make my money one way or the other. I don't need your business now.
and he started in the time he's been talking, he's just been filling tankards with ale, and just slams them on the bar top in front of you.
Here you go. How they get upstairs, I don't give a shit.
All right, I'm gonna
Mage hand.
He's gonna mage hand that. I'm gonna like rescind the extra 2 gold that I was gonna give him. I'm gonna look around. Is there somebody in here that looks destitute, like pretty bad?
No shortage.
Perfect. I'm gonna go up to one of them and I'm gonna say, hey, listen, here's 4 gold.
Thank you, sir.
Listen. Food in this area is pretty cheap. Okay, I need you to go and get as much food as you can to feed a group of 5. You can keep the change, and if you do it quick enough, I will give you another gold.
Highs or lows?
Lows.
Okay.
While you're rolling this, I take Prolix upstairs to the room, and I'm going to give it a bit of a look over for anybody who might be listening, anybody who might be hiding,
And
or something.
it's less of a room as much as it is just the second floor where they've pushed together as many haystack bullshit beds as they could right next to each other. It does have at the floor, you can see from the bottom floor of the tavern and it's just it's 3 walls, and then you got the ledge where you can see down into the bar. If that makes sense, hopefully.
Well, since this guy was kind of a dick, and I would like this place to be emptied now, cantrip druidcraft, the scent of skunk.
Okay.
At the bottom of everybody's seats.
It sounds like Earl may have messed himself again, so I gotta go clean that up.
However, the rest of the patrons seem viciously unaffected by the scent.
Unfazed. Don't care. It's staying there, and then I go up to the room.
Like a decent portion of them are so sloshed that walking away from their source of booze is not an option. You asked for a hole in the wall, boy, you got it. All right. So
This room exits. Is there one door? Is there windows?
oh, there's no door. There's just the stairs that get you up there.
Just the stairs that get us up there.
I stay at the stairs at the the entrance to that loft or whatever the hell it is, and
Mhm.
I'm watching below for anybody who wants to start to try and listen.
Sure.
I'm fully
Once
visible.
we are all up there.
Oh, I do.
second level Spike.
Sorry, I
Go.
do tell Artemis, hey, just remember that one guy's coming with food and drink.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Okay.
Just don't kill everybody. The first person who jumps around the corner, just
go.
look and see if they have things in their hands first. See if it's food.
All right, all right, Prolix. What's up, man? What happened? Are you okay? Do you need help? What can we do for you? Who did this to you?
I think someone's trying to frame me for the attack on the Life Dome. Earlier today, a thief snatched my satchel as I was walking down the street. I reported the theft and went about my business. But a few hours ago, someone used a sending spell. Excuse me. To notify me that my satchel was on its way to the Crystal Chateau, and that I should claim it at once. I was on my way to retrieve it when I found this, and he starts rummaging through his pockets. And he pulls out a silver ring with a red stripe of metal going around the diameter of it. I think someone slipped this into my pocket, but I swear it's not mine. It looks like one of the magic items salvaged from Kale Moreau. But I can't be sure. You believe me, right?
Yeah,
I
sure,
walk
why not?
over and I walk over to inspect the ring. And with a gloved hand, I say, "May I see that, please?"
I thought you were keeping watch down at the bottom of the stairs.
Hey,
This
get what
I was at the top of the stairs. I was at the top of the stairs, not the bottom.
Okay.
I know
This ring thing has caught my attention.
Okay. And he happily places it in the palm of your hand.
Loved.
And I'm sorry, Chance. I'm getting a lot of background noise off
Sorry.
yours. All good. He places the ring in your hand, and yeah, it's a ring.
Does it have the same mark like red veins as the sword I have?
That it does.
Oh, phew.
Yeah. For those who don't know, these guys don't know that I still have the sword.
Oh, I was thinking this was going another way. So let's continue.
Well,
Prolix, I believe you.
thank goodness. Thank the 9 gods.
I, however, I'm just kidding, but I am watching you.
Who do I need to eat? Do I need to disembowel somebody for you? Because I'll do it.
Enough with the disemboweling and eating. I'm still having PTSD from the last time you almost ate me.
But we're good now. It wasn't you. So, like, why are you still worried?
Well, it's a good stuff. I'm pretty sure someone's trying to frame me for what happened to you guys at the Life Dome.
Yeah, and I just said I'd disembowel them instead.
And you thought even you thought it was me at one point.
Can I insight
Well-
this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I asked Boltar or like for a piece of string or some kind of long something I could just feed it through and just like have it out on a string.
A string?
A piece of cloth that I can just feed it through the ring and just have it like a necklace.
I suppose I could hand you some cloth, I guess. I don't know if I have that.
I mean,
Oh,
there's no shortage of material. Like, hell, you could tear one of the sheets on the beds. They're tattered and raggedy anyway. No one's gonna miss an additional tear.
I suppose you could
I
also.
am scared of what's in those
As well, you
sheets.
should be.
Let me look.
You can tell that those sheets at one point used to be white, but they're, different shades of, gray, red, and, just a multitude of unpleasant colors.
It's a lot of colors.
Yes.
There's a lot
So-
of color.
Hey guys, do you
I
think
just
this
make it-
place has birds?
It's not impossible.
And as Artemis, as you kind of with the ring in the palm of your hand, you kind of look up to go ask, about if anyone has any cloth. But as you do, your eyes kind of guide back down to the bottom floor, where you see the vagabond that Boltar had tasked with bringing food and drink. Go, oh, fuck this, I don't want to work. And he puts it in his pouch and bolts out the front door.
Perfect. Perfect. I go back. I hang on. I make sure that they see I have the ring, and I just go back to where I was stationed before at the top of the stairs where everybody can see me. I'm not leaving. I have it. If anybody wants to take it from me, that's fine. All you have to do is ask. But I look at it a bit more. I'm like,
Would somebody like to do a detect magic and/or an identify on it? I have neither of those.
I believe I have both.
Is it Arcana check? If it's magical.
Yeah, I can identify or detect magic or both.
I don't have detect magic. Is it possible to roll an Arcana on it?
Yeah, why not?
First roll of the day, and it is, of course, that it had to happen. The first natural one of tonight. I'm back to being useless again.
All right, I'll just cast identify.
What you you start to concentrate and focus in on it, and it's interesting. It seems like everything around you begins to disappear and fade to black. The only thing that you can see is this thin, string of red that goes around the ring, and it becomes brighter and brighter, and and kind of just you feel the energy of it, just penetrate your eyes and go into the back of your brain, and suddenly you understand almost exactly what it is. What Artemis is holding is called a Ring of Red Fury.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good, but also scary.
And I'll actually give this in addition. Through your last week,
you kind of here it becomes a normal topic of conversation amongst the general populace of Ank'Harel, as ruidium is beginning to kind of become dominant part of the economy. You learn that you can surmise that this ring, if worn and attuned to, would grant you water breathing, as well as you'd be able to swim as fast as you walk, and could even grant you some additional capabilities. But that is all you know.
With the group's permission, I'm going to give Prolix a change of clothes. He did give us each a uniform for the Alliance or for them. I'm like, would you like something to change into? I don't know how long you've been wearing that.
Well, they took everything. Sorry, no. I'm I can't be seen wearing that. Uh, Surely they must be looking for me, and I'm terrified to confront them without evidence of my innocence.
Who are
Who
they?
is them?
That's rough.
The allegiance.
Oh.
Oh, the Allegiance thinks you're a traitor.
That's
Ah.
Is this a general? The reason why you're being hunted, is this generalized, or is there someone specifically targeting you?
I have ideas, but I'd love for you to be able to maybe go and ask an old friend of mine. He may be able to give you some more insight.
An old friend of you, you say?
Let's go talk to this old flame.
Yeah. If you want, his name is Bookkeeper Kime. He's the keeper of records at the Omnivore Library over in the Sigil district.
Oh, that's quite
Okay.
Do you have
distance.
do you have a safe place to hide out for a while?
No, I've been just staying on the move.
GM, I have a question. With
Yes.
my 7 days of moving about, do I have an idea of any like abandoned places where he could hide out?
Roll me an investigation.
There is where they're making all of the Make Draconia Great Again merch.
Or we can send him to the penthouse since we're not gonna use it anyway. Anticipate,
No.
like,
Sorry, you said it. What check?
Investigation.
I think don't have not about faith either. Don't have bonus.
it's
25.
Absolutely. At some point, you found because of what had happened, that night at the casino. You figured it might be helpful for you to know where you can hide some bodies. Besides your bag of holding, because it gets a little stinky in there after a while. But you do find a few abandoned buildings, one in each. You've made it a point to find at least one in each district. So if you like and you want to keep Prolix close, you can stick them in a ramshackle shack somewhere in the Sigil district.
Jump into my bag of holding and guarantee you'll be safe there. Kidding.
I could always just keep him polymorphed.
No. I give Prolix the option of a couple of which I think is safe houses, and let him choose.
Oh,
I do. I tell him about the warehouse that they're making the shit into, but I say they will put you to work. It's not going to be
And I
free.
tell him I could.
You're gonna blend right in.
I tell him I can polymorph him.
Yes, that's our options then.
oh, how long does that last?
24 hours at a time.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe I can do both. Okay, if you guys are going to the Sigil District, I think I'll go to the opposite side on the Sand Herald. If you have a place scouted there, could you turn me into a bird so I could get there quick?
So casually.
Oh
I'd
no,
be
I was
sure
wrong.
point
It's
on the
1
map.
hour. It's 1 hour.
That's.
Oh, I
Hey,
can
if
make
you-
it there in an hour.
If you're gonna be a bird for an hour, do you think you could drop off a message for me?
Oh, I can't do it today.
Ooh.
I'm not prepared for it today.
Oh, well, in which case I should get going.
I'll make sure you get there. Don't worry, Prolix. I'll meet you guys. I'll come back here for you guys while you make the plan, or I'll meet you guys at the library. Prolix, if you don't mind, I have a faster way to travel. That will be guaranteed. No one will know who you are.
Okay. I'm willing to give anything a shot at this point.
Hold your breath.
I pick them up, put them on backpack style, tap the jewel of prayer, and downstairs, out, off to the safe house.
Alrighty. I don't know how or why, but I thought you were gonna fly away, and immediately into my head I started going, and they say that a hero could save us.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? I'll do the nice. Since I have spider climb, I'll climb up the side of the building and just do jump from thing to thing to thing while Aldane plays that on his bagpipes as we leave.
Alrighty. All right. So just to kind of keep things brief, because I'm planning on wrapping up here in about 10.
24 in performance to play that.
Nice.
Dang.
Couldn't have sounded better. We'll go ahead and kind of fast forward that, you take Prolix, you drop them off at the safe house, and meet the Banditos back at the Omnivore library in the Sigil District.
Before I leave, I'm going to make this fast. I'm going to take the letter out. That's wax sealed, crack it, and read it quickly.
And it is just 3 words and a signature. We see you. Signed, and it's just the first initial.
Yike.
With my clawed hands, I rake a claw, like claw marks right against the wall of the inside, and just Alex, do me one favor, please. Burn this.
Sure.
Then
Least I could do.
I'm gone.
Well, with that, the Banditos have arrived at the Omnivore Library, and all things being fair, again, I know it was a little bit of a late start tonight, but I think that's going to be a pretty decent place to go ahead and put a pin in everything.
Yes.
That's good. I'm old man. I get sleepy after 10.
Just feed you a
After
steak,
10,
you'll be
it's-
all right.
It's almost it's 5 a.m. almost here.
I have Arby's in the kitchen waiting for me. So
Nice.
Don't feel that bad.
Oh.
You're not.
Alrighty there, y'all. Well, again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Sorry again about the late start. But we'll be back again soon. Presumably on time at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow for the next episode of Rift's Megaversal Mayhem.
A whole new world, where the group tumbles out of the rift onto an alien world. As they took in their surroundings, the shadowy underbrush, several creatures resembling wolves, made of living shadow and smoke energy, began to jump at them. With the primary mission accomplished, will they be able to find their way back home or be stuck wandering this alien landscape forever? Find out in our season finale. Then Friday, typically cookie trek. This Friday, not. So we are off on Friday or off on Saturday, but then Sunday. The 1st of September, 9 p.m. Eastern. The next episode of Tomb of Annihilation, The Wrath of Grapes. After Scrod ripped a demon in half, a literal demigod rose from its ashes with a desire for revenge, but ended up with a babysitting gig. Huh. Through a series of unfortunate animal handling checks and Looney Tune shenanigans, DM Cow Dave was almost killed. But Jaeger's quick thinking saved both him and the cure. A short, long rest later, the party opened every magical wardrobe at once, releasing a flood of enemies intent on destruction. What's next? You decide. We got no show on Monday. Don't know if we have a show on Tuesday. But this time next week, maybe Drakenheim, maybe not. We shall see. But hopefully we're coming back this time next week for Drakenheim episode 8, The Best Laid Plans, where last time our crew sold off their delirium and learned a valuable lesson about sellers' fees. Just get taxed everywhere. Eat the rich. I'm sorry, eat the rich. Fuck the 1%.
Yeah, those unrealized gains gonna get you every time.
With a few leads at their disposal, a new plan of action must be made. Which direction will the party go? No matter which way they head, one thing's for certain: they're going to feel like they're being watched. But by whom? Join us to find out. And that is all I got for announcements. So I don't think we have a raid rolling. I may be wrong about that. Usually when I say that, I either get surprised or not. But if we don't have a raid going, which it doesn't look like we do, guys, for all of you out there, just go out to find a small channel that could use a few additional watchers. Drop those emotes. Let them know who sent you. Be fun. Be engaging. Most important, be a dick. But until we see you guys next time, keep writing your own stories. We love you very much, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See you guys later, you pieces of